What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around, you don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer found their new electric scooter to be a mostly positive experience, though it came with a few notable quirks right out of the box. The initial assembly hit a snag when our client discovered one of the 4 handlebar screw holes had bad threads, making it impossible to fully secure one screw. Once assembled, another issue became apparent with the accelerator. Instead of providing a smooth, gradual increase in speed, the throttle is quite jumpy, causing the personal vehicle to lurch forward with even a slight push, which took some getting used to. The brakes also required immediate adjustment as they weren't strong enough to lock the wheel for a quick stop. A significant point of concern for this client was the advertised travel distance. While the scooter is marketed as a long-range model, their real-world testing suggested otherwise. Riding on flat ground with a moderate headwind, the reviewer, who is well within the weight limit, calculated that the total range would likely be closer to 14 miles, a noticeable drop from the advertised figure. They also observed the battery display dipping significantly during acceleration before recovering, which made it difficult to gauge the true remaining charge. Despite these initial frustrations, the performance of this electric scooter was a major highlight. The ride itself is smooth and comfortable, handling transitions from the street to sidewalk ramps with ease. It has plenty of power, showing no signs of struggle carrying a heavier rider and getting up to speed quickly. A fun, if not essential, bonus is the integrated Bluetooth speaker. While the audio quality isn't premium, it's a nice feature for enjoying some music on a commute. Overall, our reviewer was pleased, concluding that while it may not be the long-range champion it claims to be, it's a fantastic and powerful mid-range scooter for anyone with a shorter commute.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer found that the initial unboxing experience was quite positive, noting the excellent manufacturer packaging and very clear instructions. They even appreciated the inclusion of extra bolts for assembly. However, our reviewer ran into a frustrating snag right away, as 2 of the 4 screw holes were stripped. While it was a relatively quick fix to retap them to a larger size, it was an unexpected and unnecessary step for a new product. Beyond that one issue, the rest of the assembly was straightforward and easy. Once operational, this client highlighted several thoughtful design choices. For safety, this electric scooter requires a kick start, meaning the motor won't engage until it's already moving. The separate throttle lever distinct from the hand grip was also praised for preventing accidental acceleration. Other nice touches included 2 different speed settings to limit the max speed, a small bell, and even an included air pump. The reviewer found it to be a blast to ride, perfect for quick trips to a local shopping area, and noted it has enough clearance to handle standard street curbs without any trouble. Despite the fun, there were a couple of significant drawbacks. The charging process lacks any kind of status indicator, so there is no way to know the battery level without unplugging the charger and powering the scooter on. Furthermore, securing the vehicle is difficult. With no ignition key or dedicated steel loop on the frame, the only option is to run a lock through the front wheel, which doesn't feel very secure. Overall, it's a very enjoyable ride, but it's held back by these frustrating oversights in assembly quality control, charging convenience, and security.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer recently got their hands on this electric scooter and found the initial setup to be incredibly straightforward, with assembly being a breeze. First impressions were very positive regarding its build. It feels super sturdy, largely thanks to its wide footboard, which contributes to a solid ride. Our reviewer was also pleased to note that the tires arrived pre-pumped, providing a noticeably smoother experience compared to a previous model with rigid wheels. In fact, this scooter even handled well when tested on grass, which was a pleasant surprise. The integrated Bluetooth speaker connected easily, and our reviewer found the sound quality to be awesome in quiet environments, though they expressed some uncertainty about how it would fare amidst typical traffic noise. On the control front, features like the standard brake handle, the 2-speed adjustment settings, and the cruise function were all appreciated additions. Regarding performance, this client observed that the scooter arrived with about half a charge and took around 4 hours to reach full capacity. While the display indicated a top speed of 18 mph, a comparison with an older scooter rated at 15 mph suggested the difference in actual speed wasn't as pronounced as expected when ridden side by side. Battery life is still being evaluated, but a test ride did see the charge drop by 1 bar, taking an hour to replenish afterwards. However, there were a few points that our reviewer didn't quite love. The scooter feels super stiff when trying to turn, requiring a significant effort. Getting started also necessitates a serious push, and it builds speed gradually rather than offering an immediate burst of power. At 62, this client found the handlebar height perfect, but expressed concern that shorter individuals might not find it as comfortable since it isn't adjustable. Lastly, the scooter is quite heavy when folded, meaning our reviewer wouldn't recommend carrying it far, despite these minor draws.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Catch you in the next one.